Hi, here are 3 really great flexibility exercises that you might want to try on a daily basis. For the first, we come into a slightly modified reverse tabletop position. So the fingertips are pointing to the sides of the mat. The feet are hip width apart. As we push down, lift the hips and the chest as high as we can, and then bring the right foot towards the seat, so that the right foot will be resting on the toes and the ball of the foot. On an exhale, see if you can push the right knee towards the ground. There's a slight tucking of the tailbone. And you can stay here for 5 breaths, which will equate to about 30 seconds. After you've done this, lift up, step the right foot forwards. You can take a break here if you wanted, or you can go straight in to the same exercise on the left hand side. So we push the left knee towards the ground. It does not matter if it doesn't connect with the ground, but what you will feel is a great stretch across the front side of the body. The whole time the shoulders, the arms are active, and you're also stretching, opening up across the chest. But particularly, you're working on opening the hip flexors and the muscles on the front side of the body. Lift up and then lower down. The second exercise, we come into a squat position. You can keep the hands on the ground if you like the whole time, or when in the squatting phase, you can bring the hands together in a prayer position. You can also put a sock or a piece of fabric in between the belly and the thigh, because the second part of the exercise is when we stand up with the hands on the ground, trying to keep the belly pressing against the thighs. Now, you might get to the point where the legs extend, but you may also be in a slightly bent knee position. You do not need to extend the legs fully in order to effectively stretch the hamstrings. So go to the place where your belly starts to lift up. If you're using a sock or a piece of fabric, when you reach that place, the fabric will drop down. If you can, hold this position for 5 breaths, and then once you've completed the 5th breath, lower down on an exhale, either placing the hands in a prayer position or keeping the hands on the ground. The next exercise is to come into a kneeling position, step 1 foot to the side of the mat, toes are pointing straight to the end of the mat. As you exhale, you'll bend the knee, you'll start to feel the stretch in the inner thigh, and you'll push the knee towards, on the right side of the mat. Now you can place your forearm onto the knee, or maybe place the hand onto the ground. You'll lift the left arm up and over, and then you'll bend the elbow and reach the fingertips towards the space between the shoulder blades. Each inhale, extend, expand, push that right knee away. Every time you exhale, soften into the position. And then the same exercise on the other side. I would hold all of these exercises for about about 5 breaths, and you can repeat doing 3 sets on each side. So 3 exercises, 5 breaths, which is about 30 seconds each time, and you can repeat those 3 sets on either side in each case. So left side, left toes point to the end of the mat. As you exhale, bend, push that left knee to the left side of the mat. Either choose whether you're going to go forearm, maybe the hand, or place the left hand inside the left foot. The inhale takes the right arm up and over. Exhale, place the elbow so it's almost behind the head. Some of us might press the head against the forearm and reach down with the fingers between the shoulder blades. You'll notice a deep stretch in the inner thighs, but you're also opening up the back and the shoulders. I hope this helps.